I'm Denayja Reese. In the incarnation that you're meeting, I am a strategist, producer, and writer. I am a Black gay woman in my 30s living in Los Angeles. I am a friend to many and a sister to some. I am a weaver, a builder, and a guide in my community. I'm the person that many people call when the hard parts of life come knocking at their door. I have experienced addictions to alcohol, drugs, and sex. I live with depression and anxiety. I am a survivor of grief and trauma. I am coping with the racism, capitalism, and patriarchy that fuels our world. But I am not all of these things that I have experienced and endured. I am not the traumas that I've survived and the things that have happened to me, and neither are you. And I hope that whoever reads this book or watches this film understands that more than anything. And I hope that by the time it's all over, not only do you understand it, but you know it in your heart and you know it in your soul to be true. A lot of people have asked me why I am writing this book, but also creating this film to go with the book. And I'm doing that because as much as I feel like women my age, maybe a little younger, obviously older, will connect to and resonate with a book, will actually fucking read a book. I know that the fact is a lot of younger women just won't. And they only really connect to things that are visual, that are spoken in their language. And I'm as concerned about them as I am about any of us, because I think that we as older women, I'm 31, I'll be 32 soon, and I mean older women, I'm not older women, but women who are older than 25, right? I think that we are in a better position to figure a lot of this out. I think that a lot of younger women, they have a lot coming at them. And there's so many voices coming at them that are telling them the same things that we've been told, right? Like to hate ourselves, to change our bodies, to shrink, to hide behind men and their bullshit. Like all of these things that we grew up feeling as gospel, to hide yourself, right? To hide every part of yourself that the world may or may not accept. And I see them rejecting that, and that excites me, but I wanted to encourage them more. And so it's pretty unorthodox to be writing a book and also making a film to go with the book at the same time. But I'm hoping that by having this visual representation of what this book is, this visual interpretation of this story, it will reach them. More than anything with this book, I just want Black women, other women of color, all women to understand that you're not alone, that this world works very actively to make us doubt ourselves, to make us not love ourselves, to put us in these places, and then they blame us for being there. And we have to do the work of climbing out of it all by ourselves. And I just want to say you're not all by yourself. You are very much not alone. We are all doing this work in our different ways, in our different corners, and we might have different perspectives on things. We might be completely different in a lot of ways, but if you are doing the work of healing, if you have had to abandon and recover yourself 100 times, we are sisters. And I am doing this with you, and you're not alone. And I hope that people who read this book or watch the film or watch me talk about it or what have you get that if they don't get anything else. I'm a work in progress, and I will never be done until the day I leave. Healing is a lifelong journey, and I think that in telling my story, why I am a person who needs to tell this story of grief, of trauma, of healing, of coming out on another side of it. I think that in doing so, I will empower a lot more women to find that space for themselves and to heal from themselves without looking to be fixed. You're not broken. You just need to heal. I've never been broken. I never was in the pieces that I thought that I was in. I was always whole. It was just about returning to that wholeness. And I think that's a story that needs to be told, at least in my way. And I hope that it will inspire other people to tell their story and theirs so that we can all heal together.